There I am. Okay, we're at Hot Creek. We're at Hot Creek Springs here in Nevada. We're staying at the Hot Creek Springs campground. And like 5 o'clock, we decided to go ahead and check out the hot springs on this cool March afternoon to see if we want to stay tomorrow a little bit longer. Somebody left their goggles and stuff here, or somebody found them, returned them here. It's kind of gate we got to go through. I'm glad there's no barbed wire on this one. That's good, but I have to watch, make sure I don't snag myself on the barbed wire. And that's from the parking lot. I don't know how far I got to walk to the springs. I think she may be there now. And nobody here, so. Oh yeah, that is it. I see the rocks there. I've seen videos on this. The water, it's got more like a warm springs. Water's but like 85 degrees. It could be better than that. It can be warmer than the 50-degree outside temperature it is right now. And the temperature's dropping. There's the sun, it's going down. It's not a bad walk from the parking lot. It would only be a mile from the campground here, but it's cold. It'll be a long walk back. So here's the creek right here. It looks warm. You see the steam coming off the water. She's in already. Ain't waiting for me. Okay, so what's the water like?
It's not hot.
But it's not freezing, is it?
It's not freezing.
It's really clear. Okay. I'll cut that out. Yeah, it just got the sulfur smell like any hot springs all hot springs I've ever seen. Anyway, I'm going in.
Cold.
Yeah. It's cold. Well, we're gonna check it out to see if we want to stay another day. Summer could be a better time, but we're in the area, so we can come by and check it out to see if we want to do this another summer. That's a spring. It's I'll never call it a hot spring. It was a warm spring. It wasn't freezing in there. I did shiver a little bit because it's cold on my face and all. But yeah, we're not going to come back here. Maybe a little bit better during summer, but we're here alone. And I was skinny dipping. Yeah, try to get that image out of your head. Okay, but I weren't naked though. I had my shoes on, so I was not naked. Anyway, Hot Creek Springs, right here. It's a place to come to.
We need to go farther in
But it's a far out of the way.
You can see how deep it is.
It must insist that I go further. We have our campground. I have almost 5 bars of AT&T service here. I don't even think I need to use the booster.
Bed.
Well, I was kind of standing there.
Yeah.
But water's coming from that way. The only way to get upstream, I guess if you put a kayak or something in there, wade through the marsh perhaps. It could be warmer up there, but it's not an established swimming area that I know of. Anywho, we're going to go back to the campground and decide if we want to leave tomorrow or stay another day just to relax and catch up on internet type stuff, which is not that important to us, so we'll probably be moving on. Here's what to know. Hot Creek Springs and Mars has been designated as a registered natural landmark in the state of Nevada. It's the home of the Mormon White River Spring Fish. It's a very rare fish. I understand there's only a few hot springs in the world where they exist at, so don't know if they're tasty or not. We'll not find out because it's an endangered species. I don't even know how big they get. Okay, just another little bit about the, yeah, I said I'm not gonna call it hot springs though. Warm Creek Springs here in Nevada. We stay in the Hot Springs campground. It's a mile away from the hot springs of Nevada here. These are the campsites. It's really no designated numbered campsites. There are places that they have these little shelters and picnic tables, and like ours has an extra picnic table. There's a few of these, not too many, maybe about 10 of these, but if I mean, there's 3 people. There's 2 people here when we got here. One person came in during night sometime. Yeah, if I was here, I mean, if I came here and it was all these places were taken, there are just so many places. Right over here in front of the bathroom, there is a table there, and somebody built a fire ring, camped there close to the water and bathroom. But if this thing is all full, I'd park anywhere here on the dirt. Got a lot of holes here. They're not gophers. I don't think. There's more like the salamanders like we have in Florida. Little humps here. Some were fresh that were dug up last night. 3 to 4 bars of AT&T service here. With T-Mobile was nothing on it. I mean, there's like dial-up service. But this is it's a good place to stay. 8 miles, 7 to 8 miles or so, unpaved road off the highway to get here. But it's a good place to stay. Come stay and just to be out here. Springs is not worth, to me, is not worth visiting. I didn't like it because well, it's just not warm enough. Even during summer, that water's only going to be 85 degrees. It's not my choice of hot springs. And they got like there's 4 vault toilet places there too. We enjoyed our stay here. Only stayed the one night. And since we're not going back in hot springs, we decided to move on to, actually move closer to back to Death Valley where it's warm at. It dropped down to 23 degrees here last night. And we weren't expecting it to freeze. Right, I'm gonna hit up and get on out of here. We're doing the extraterrestrial highway, but our route starts here on the east end at ET Jerky. Sign says this jerky is from Area 51. Everybody knows that Area 51 does not exist, and so we won't be passing on the extraterrestrial highway, although it says Area 51 on the Google map. Anyway, we check this place out. We've got some Petroglyph sites to see, and we're going to get on down the ET Highway, extraterrestrial. We're on our way to do the extraterrestrial highway, but a couple stops before we get there. Here is, on Google Map, it's called Rock Art. The west entrance actually for the Rock Art place. We're going to go in here and see what it's all about. Over. So these rocks do have some different formations than what I saw before. Like, I don't know, it's like poop or something. Other whole big lines of maybe it's petrified dinosaur poop. I don't know. Anyway, there's rock art. I don't know if there's art on the rocks or just the rocks themselves. But I had a sign here that says, you know, don't erase traces of the past, of America's past. And it's got other things here, but just common sense. Leave nothing but footprints. We're gonna go in and check it out here. It's through a, it's through a thing you have to walk through. They even put big rocks here. I guess people might have been trying to carry motorcycles through, but anyway, we just get through this thing and go on down there. There's really, well, I didn't see any trails, but I'm seeing something now. I thought it was a storyboard, but it looks like a sign-in book box here. Maybe just have a map or something there. And then another sign, don't erase traces of America's past here. And I got some, looks like a mountain. I'm gonna borrow one of them. And there's a pencil here so we can sign her name in. So, yeah, we borrowed a map. We're going to bring it back. But last person that signed in was on the 6th. I'm assuming that was 2025, 3/6. Anyway, it's 3:15 now. So, I don't know. It's an entrance site. I guess in case you get lost, they can come find you. But, well, there's no log out to log out. But anyway, we're going to go in and brought a map. We'll bring that back. Somebody's made kind enough to make some marks here. Number 6 is the best by far, and 250 yards up the creek to marker 1. Okay, you got up the creek would be up. That looked like downstream to me because it's downhill. Creek, yeah, it's a dry creek. 450 yards, not too far. Start finding these things. We found well, at least one thing and some petroglyphs that kind of faded so far. We're gonna go a little further. Somebody said number 6 is the best by far, but this is what we're looking at. These rocks are different. Haven't seen a formation like this anywhere else yet. At this point, an arrow was laid on the ground pointing up this way. It's a neat rock formation. What am I supposed to be looking at? It's still got a flat rock that's on the top of a bunch of other rocks. Or just a trail marker. Take trail in through here. I think I will do that. It's not easy to find the places, but they're not marked when you get to it. It doesn't say this is number 1, number 2, or anything. We did find that cross on the rock. That was something to start with. Maybe we've got another spot we can go look for petroglyphs at. Maybe it will be a better spot. Bruce is behind me playing Star Trek. Yeah, don't get too far into that rock. It might come on over someday, a couple million years from now. So somebody's afraid of getting lost, but we just go back the same way we came, hopefully. It sounds like some final last words. There's some footprints came this way. think maybe this may just loop around. No art here though. I mean, the rocks themselves are art, I think. Marissa knows what I didn't notice. Anyway, there's an arrow pointed here. I look up and up and up, but there's a number 4. It's, I mean, it has a marker here, goat or longhorn sheep with number 4 on it there. So we're almost number 6. I went up that way. Although it's a nice hike, there's nothing to really see. Yeah, there's some petroglyphs on here. They're all faded. I mean, these rocks are chipping. Got somebody probably has. Take your finger and just peel the rock right off. They won't be here that long even naturally. They're going to fade. Let me have a look at that brochure there. Well, Marissa done found another goat, longhorn sheep, number 3. So we missed that one going in. And the pamphlet doesn't say what they are, but I bet she found something. Oh, we've got an arrow on the ground pointing towards some rocks here. Ay, 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 ay. This is a great place to hike. We enjoyed the hike here. But next time we come in, if we come back this way, we'll just not expect to find anything, and so we won't be disappointed. But it's good hiking. I mean, that's makes up for not finding anything right there. Great place to hike out here. Marissa just said she enjoyed the company she was with when she was doing this hike, so she's got that going for her. We were at Mount Irish Petroglyph site. It is way up here. Way up here. 8 miles of this unpaved road to get here. There's a logbook thing here. We signed in there. Last person up here. The last person signed in was on the 11th. But it's kind of like the Crystal Wash area. I'm able to find the first one real easy. It's right here. Yep, number 1. These are the petroglyphs. It's old and faded. Long ride up here, but we decided to go ahead and turn around here. It's just not that. They're faded, chipped off. These rocks. There's a clear rock down there. And then the ones that got the petroglyphs on it, they're just kind of flaky. They're kind of flake. We're not going to walk a whole long way because we've done a good hike today. So we're going to move on. I'm glad we came up here. That was a nice view up here.